If you want to do YouTube, listen up. I am telling you, there is no better time to start on YouTube, and I honestly recommend YouTube above any other platform. And yes, it will feel cringe at the beginning, but honestly, it is just part of the process, and I am so grateful that I started. There are so many people who have started YouTube after me as well, who have blown up to even bigger channels. I have about 18 to 19,000 subscribers on my channel right now, and I know so many YouTubers who have gone way beyond that, but I'm telling you, with 19,000 subscribers, I am getting offers every single week, if not every single day. So if you are thinking about YouTube, I'm going to give you a few just things that I would tell you to help you get started today. If you need motivation to get started, I am going to help you today get started. Now, before we go any further, I do need to make one announcement. But right before I do that, intro. All right, so there are a few things that I just want to share with you that if you are thinking about getting started, these are the barriers you're going to have to get through to make it happen. The first barrier you're going to have to get through is your friends and family. This may sound like, hey, those are the people who support me the most. Yes, they do, but you are breaking out of your normal box to do something new. Some people are going to love it and some people aren't. So what you'll need to do is set your mind right on knowing why you're doing what you're doing. And from there, the simplest, most practical way to do this is just don't tell anyone. I mean, if you want to tell your close friends, you can, but you got to be really confident in your approach. If you tell your friends and they don't support you, is that going to stop you? If you tell your friends and they do support you, is that going to stop you? Basically, make sure there is nothing in your way that will stop you. And for some reason, we cringe so much on the content we make that we don't want to tell friends and family, which kind of rightfully so. It's cringe. It sucks at first. We want to show our best self and be our best version of ourselves with our friends and family. And when you are staring at literally, I'm talking to a piece of glass. Yes, you are watching this now, later in the future, but in this moment right now, you are not here. I'm talking to a piece of glass. It is so uncomfortable at first, but once you get more comfortable with it, your personality comes out, you start to vibe with it, you got to flow, everything changes. And that's actually what I did. I published on YouTube for probably 6 months to 18 months without telling anyone except my best friend. I don't even think my family really knew. I just published videos consistently because I didn't consider myself a YouTuber. Now, for some other people, they may need to say that. I don't want to get into the semantics of like, this is a one-track formula. There are a lot of ways to win here. But I'm telling you, if cringe videos are getting in the way of you actually making videos, you need to just make videos. This is your uncle talking. It is time to start making videos. I just aged myself with that, but it's okay. All right. Now, if you get through that barrier, you do run into another barrier, and this one is actually a real barrier that you need to face. This is going to come down to quality and perfectionism. Depending on who you are, your background, what you like and dislike, and all of that stuff, some people come with expectations of having a perfect camera, perfect lighting, and saying things in the perfect way, and if they don't, they never ship. I've heard people talk about books, I've heard people talk about music, I've heard people talk about YouTube channels, I've heard people talk about social, I've heard people talk about so much. 90% of people don't produce it, but why? It's not because they don't have the talent, the skill, the creativity, the time. It's because they're afraid to ship. And the fear of shipping is like universal for everybody, and it comes out in different ways, and the only way you defeat it is by doing the reps. The reps are, I will publish a video no matter what every single week. That is the rep. It's not the quality, it's not how long you talked or how short you talked or how long you edited. None of that. It's every single week at 5 p.m. on Friday, you will get a video from me for the next year. That level of commitment, that promise to yourself will change your life. But I am just gonna film, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna know that what I put out there, the goal is to ship, not to be perfect, and not to have the best quality in every little detail. Yes, improve 1% every single day, but at the end of the day, as long as you ship, You know that you are doing by yourself the best that you can do. Which leads me to this barrier, which is the barrier of saying yes to yourself. Sometimes the hardest person to make a commitment to is yourself. To be driven not by shame or someone else, but by you. To trust in yourself enough to bet on yourself, and bet on yourself in a creative way, is a big, scary commitment. And I don't know about you, but for me, that was the biggest hurdle when I started my first creative project that I didn't know was there. It was this ability to bet on myself when no one else from my family, my friends, my leaders, my mentors came to me and endowed me with, now is the time to go write the book, or now is the time to go start the YouTube channel. No one blessed it. And so I was just betting on myself, and part of me just didn't know how to do that. In school, we're not taught how to bet on ourselves. We're taught if you do exactly what I say, exactly the way I said it, and turn it in exactly in the time I said it, then you are a good student. But what I would say here is it really comes down to this idea that betting on yourself is hard and it requires courage. But be of good cheer, have courage, have faith in yourself, believe that you have been given and endowed with God's gift to bring something creative forth into the world. I know this sounds so deep and philosophical for starting a YouTube channel, but hey, this is why I built this channel now to this point where I want to share what I've learned. I create a product around it, the antiviral YouTube growth strategy, where it's not focused on going viral, but being able to provide solutions to people. Like this video here, this is a solution that is helping someone get an answer. And I hope if it helps you, you leave a comment and let me know, because this is as real as I want to be. It's yes, you might be sitting in your room or wherever watching this, but this is a real conversation we're having that could change the trajectory of your life. The world is so amazing how I am sitting here in my house, getting offers, making money, getting new opportunities, working with my favorite brands, the brands reaching out to me. This is insane. Now, if you don't know where to start, definitely check out those resources down below. But really, this is my core first recommendation. I'm not trying to make money off you. I don't need anything. I am living a great life. What I want you to know, though, is this. The phrase, just start, is really, really valuable if you tie a few words to it. And these words help me get started. So underneath get start, I would always say, the hoax is that tomorrow is a better day to begin. There's always this thought in our mind that we'll have more time tomorrow. In life, all the lights will never be green at the same time, and you cannot wait for all of them to be green before you start going. You just need to start going and getting on your way. Before you know it, you'll catch speed, some momentum, a flow, a process, and who knows what else you will find down that road. Thanks for watching. Peace.